welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to another video by your girl. And if you're just passing by, hopefully you like what you see, and if you like what you see, subscribe. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about YouTube do's and don'ts. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Y'all know the vibes. It's that 6 times station. So I've jotted down a couple of things that I would like to talk about. So in no particular order, but I'll just write do if I don't say do, and I'll just write don't if I don't say the don't. First one is choose the type of content you want to do. So you need to sit down before you start your channel, or once you get the hang of it, you need to choose what type of content you want to produce, and within choosing the type of content you want to produce, who is your niche initially? What are your demographics basically? Are you looking for targeting male viewers or female viewers? Under what age category do you want them to be? Also, where they're located, but YouTube is worldwide, so that really does not matter. All that matters is your age group and the gender of your videos, of who you want to target. Basically, what type of content do you want to produce? Do you want to be a gamer? Do you want to be an entertainment channel? Do you want to do music? Do you want to do lifestyle? You could be a jack of all trades, just like myself included. Myself, I'd like to think my channel is an entertainment channel, not an entertainment channel in the aspect of blogs or gossip, but an entertainment channel in the terms of I entertain you. I talk about relationships, music, vlogs. There's so many things I basically do. I'm a jack of all trades and a master of all, because the initial saying says you could be a jack of all trades but a master of none. I'm a master of all these trades. So you need to identify what type of content you want to do, and also while you're choosing that, you need to also be cognizant of the fact of that which type of content actually trends. You need to look out for that. What is trending? Are vlogs trending? Do vlogs so that you can get an audience, and from that see which audience. But also what I've noticed that in as much as, let's say I do a vlog, there's an audience for vlogs. I do a sit down, there's an audience for a sit down. I do drinking games, there's an audience for drinking games. I do music, there's literally an audience for each and every video. So when you're finding your niche, just check who enjoys what more and prioritize them, but not forgetting about the other people. So that's my first point. Choose the type of content you want to do. So I would basically categorize that as a do. Next one is a don't. Don't focus on the numbers and views and likes and shares and comments and all of that. In the beginning, you will check your analytics like a crazy person. I'm telling you, I was probably on 50 subscribers, 55-0. I was checking my analytics almost every single day. I had no life. My life was my analytics. I was checking my analytics every day, every second of the day. And those analytics don't just change, they change daily, but they don't change every 5 seconds that I'm checking. Nothing is happening except when you check your live subscriber count, that one will go up, go out, down. Your views, your likes. Don't necessarily focus on that. Focus on your craft, building your craft. Focus on your lighting, your sound, your camera quality, your phone quality. Focus on how you look presentably. What are you speaking about? Is it entertaining? Is it engageful? What is the main purpose of your channel, basically? If you focus on the likes and the views, it will discourage you. It will be disheartening. You will hate YouTube. It'll mess with your mental health. You will hate YouTube. Because if you're focusing on the likes, you looking at your counterpart, you see that their video, you doing, let's say, Dipasa does a vlog, Younger May does a vlog, right? My vlog has 10,000 views and 1,000 likes. Hers is on 500 views, 200 likes. What is the difference? But it's a vlog. Younger May is Younger May. Dipasa is Dipasa. If Younger May, what's the word? Tries to portray or be like Dipasa, they're gonna come here. They're not gonna stay here. If you try to be like someone else, comparison is the word I'm looking for. Comparison is a thief. If you're comparing yourself with other people, that's where you don't see improvement. You don't see anything happening on your channel. So don't focus on those particular things. Yes, at some point your analytics play a role, but if you're starting up, if you're still a nano digital content creator, focus on yourself, focus on building your craft. And yes, it's okay to look at macro digital content creators, micro digital content creators, but also focus on what the nano people are doing. Nanos do not want to stick with nanos. Nanos want to jump from a nano to a macro. And there's a huge difference between those two. Macro, you don't know her journey or his journey, how they got to macro. But most people do share their journey and how they got to where they are. So that should motivate you that if my macro influencer or digital content creator, it took her 7 years to get to where she's going. Why do you want to blow up in literally a minute? It takes time. Everything takes time. When you look at it from a holistic point of view, everything takes time for people to find you, for you to find your niche, for you to find the type of content you would like to produce. Probably collaborations also take time. Everything takes time. And do not focus, I'm going to say this again, do not focus on your analytics. They are like a thief. It'll make you hate YouTube. You'll feel like you are not doing anything right. It will make you feel like YouTube is your biggest regret, you're a failure, you're quitting. And that's not the case. You are not the problem. It's probably how you also market in your channel, because you need to market yourself. If you do not market yourself, why am I bothering marketing you? If you yourself, you don't market yourself. You need to market yourself. You need to tell people to subscribe. You need to tell people to like. You need to tell people to share, to comment, to watch the videos, because that helps you in the long run. And also, once they watch or once they do it, they can share, they can do all of that, and then it attracts more people. And that cycle, literally. So that's a don't. Next one is a do. Be consistent. Consistency is key with YouTube. YouTube also is funny AF. You post today. Let's say I upload today on a Monday, for example. I blink, it's 6 days later. YouTube is crazy. I know the hours or the days are going in real time, but it's like you blink, it's 5 days later, you need to upload. That's why people upload weekly. Even nano people upload weekly, because consistency. People like consistency, because if you're not consistent, why am I watching you? Because you are not consistent. Why am I wasting my time watching you if you are not putting the time, the energy, the effort into your channel? Being consistent means at least uploading 4 times a month. 4. I can say I don't do that. Well, I used to not do that. I used to just upload twice a month. I was good. I was okay with that. But I noticed the more I upload, the more views I get, the more likes I get, the more attraction comes to my channel, more subscribers, more everything. That's when I was like, okay, I'll try be consistent. So now I upload 4 times in a month, and you can see the difference. Every video has its own story. This one could have 1.5, the next one could have 20, the next one could have 30, the other one could have 100. It depends on the type of content that you're producing. The first video could be a vlog, people wanted that, there's a niche for that. The other one could be a sit down talking about a Q&A. People wanted to see that because they want to see you, what you're getting up to, you're answering their question. The next one could be a super spoke because can go more, it's like gossip. Just basically, there's a niche for that also. There's a niche for another one. So the views will never always be the same because everyone likes certain things. For example, mukbangs, ASMR. Not everyone is into chewing sounds or whatever. So there's a niche for that. Other people watch that, right? And then when there's no mukbangs, people watch that, they'll get more audience from the non-ASMR videos because other people don't prefer that. Then this one will get less views because it's ASMR. It just depends on preference. You need to be consistent. You need to upload. After uploading, advertise. Don't just upload and disappear. How do I know that you posted unless my notification bell is on? How do I know you uploaded? Share it on Insta. New video alert. New video on the channel. A video's up. Link. Do a short clip. Post it on your Instagram feed, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook if you have those. But I know there are digital content creators that don't have Twitter or Facebook, so they have Instagram, and that's it. That's if you only have one social media platform, utilize that. Market yourself like nobody's business because this is your brand. If you don't market yourself, nobody is gonna do that for you. Just like, for example, the way Rihanna markets Fenty. I know that she's at a point where she doesn't necessarily need to market it, but she still does because that's her brand. Do the same thing for your brand because we're not Rihanna and nobody knows you. Even when people know you, you still need to market yourself so that you get to a wider audience because everyone on YouTube wants to get to 1 million plus. That's the goal. If you start in YouTube now, your goal should be 100,000, the silver plaque. When you get to the silver plaque, you need to get to the gold one. After the gold one, after that, there's a red one, I think. So you constantly need to be fighting for your life. You constantly need to be consistent so that you can get to your goal. There's a goal at the end of the day. Right now you're on nano. Okay, I'm gonna give an example for myself. I was on nano. I wanted to get to micro. I got to micro. Now I'm trying to get to macro. Once I get to macro, what is the goal after that? So because there's always goals to be made, there's always goals to be achieved, there's always something. So what does it start with? Being consistent, knowing what type of content you want to produce, not focusing on your analytics, being consistent. You get it? Got it. Next one is don't worry about equipment. I'm on 50-50 about this one. If you are starting up as a nano digital content creator, yes, you don't necessarily need to focus on your equipment. You can use natural sunlight if you are in an environment where the natural sunlight is good. Just make sure that your sound is good. We can hear you. Because even the macro digital content creators, some of them, I have a problem with their sound. Your music on your vlogs is this high, or your background music for sit down is this high, but you are speaking this low. Balance, baby. It should be like this. You are this high, the music is here. So equipment, I'm 50-50. If you're a nano, use natural sunlight for the lighting. Just make sure your sound is good. Work with your phone, because obviously you don't have a camera, play with the settings. Play with the settings so that you look crisp, clean, quality HD if need be. Because phones of nowadays, you can produce HD quality with just your phone. Do that. What else? Look presentable. Have a topic that you're speaking about. Once you get into making money from your digital content creation, videos, pictures, or whatever you do, get equipment. That should be the first thing you do. Invest in your channel. That's the first thing you actually need to do once you make money. Invest. Because if you don't invest, also inzan. Because once you invest in your channel, you need to buy a camera. You need to proper lighting, you need a ring light, softbox lights. You need a microphone. You need a vlogging camera, a vlogging kit. And then you need a sit-down camera. You can use your vlogging camera to do sit-downs. Don't put pressure on yourself, I beg. Don't say I said, But at the end of the day, once the more you grow, you can have that round thing that bounces the light. Do what you gotta do. Once you have money, or once you start making money from your content, get equipment. Please, your lighting now has to be crisp, clean. Your sound has to be good. You know how you know your sound is good? I need to be in my bedroom listening to you or watching you, and when I go to the kitchen, I want to hear you. That's how I want your sound to be good. A prime example of whose sound is that good, Naledi's sound. Okay, I think Naledi's also because she's loud, but I can hear her when I'm in the kitchen, and I left her playing in the bedroom. Because what she invested. You need to constantly invest. Check out cameras, even if you get secondhand something. Invest in your craft, because let's say now I am a consumer of your content. I see now you securing brands, you getting bags, you making money on YouTube, but I don't see you investing in your craft. I'm just gonna side eye you. I'm gonna unsubscribe respectfully, because enjoy like that. How are you not investing in your craft, but you want me to watch your craft? If you are not taking your craft seriously, how do you expect me to take it seriously? Let's respect each other, please. Next one is, don't clickbait your audience. Don't. It'll catch up with you. There's good clickbaiting and there's bad clickbaiting. Clickbait in a good way is writing a title that has something to do with the story, but you spiced it up more than the story is. If you're doing a story time, for example, your clickbait is, I'm going to use a bad example. I got 6 abortions, but you speak about having an abortion. That's clickbait, but it's a good clickbait because you're speaking about abortion, but you exaggerated that it's like 7 when you had 1, for example. Wrong clickbait is that, let me not even say that. Wrong clickbaiting is when you say you bought something, a luxury item, and we never get to see it in that damn video. Let's say you bought a house or a car or a Gucci belt, and we don't get to see that. In your title is, I bought myself a car. The thumbnail does not even have a car, and the video there's no car. That's wrong clickbaiting. But what does it do? Gains attraction. Clickbaiting is just to gain attraction to your channel so that you can either end up on the trending tab, more likes, more views, more shares, more subscribers. That's what clickbaiting does. But do not clickbait your people. Also, it doesn't just mean entitled. Now let's say I'm having a conversation with you. Don't say something that you are not going to remember in the next 4 to 5 months. Because now when somebody asks you that and you don't have no clue what they're talking about, basically you clickbaited them. You can be forgetful, but I feel like when it comes to YouTube, we do not forget. And we don't forget because it's the truth. If you forget, you were lying. You were clickbaiting. That's just how I feel about that. Next one is be yourself, which is a do. Be yourself. As cliche as it sounds, be yourself. That's the only way people will like you. Because if you pretend to be someone else, I might as well go watch her and leave you alone because you are imitating or trying to be like that person. So I might as well go watch her and enjoy her content and leave your ass there. Be yourself is the only thing that will sell. Honestly, I have nothing to say about that. Be yourself is what sells. We want to see the real you. We want to see your personality. We want to see how you are. You don't necessarily, not everyone has to be loud. Not everyone has to be crass. Not everyone has to be this or that. You can be calm and you're alright. There's an audience for everything. Literally, on YouTube, you have an audience for young kendo. Everything. So just be yourself. Don't now on the camera put on a facade. And now when I meet you in real life, it's two different things. Now, baby, be one person. Please, one person. What I see in a vlog, what I see in a sit down needs to correlate. Please. Thanks. Next one is a do. Engage with your audience. If you have an audience, engage with them. Please do not think you're better than others because you don't engage with your audience. You don't. Let's say you're doing a video. You upload a video. You don't like any of the comments because you cannot respond to all the comments. You cannot, especially if you get like 500 to 1,000 comments. You cannot like the thing. Heart it and move on. Heart everything you can see, because what I've noticed is that the comments that I see when I'm commenting on somebody's video and the comments they see on their video are two different things. It's the same thing but two different things, because you can miss what I said, because when I click I see mine first. It doesn't go like that when it comes to me. Fine. So just like, you don't need, when necessary you can comment, reply, depending on the nature of the comment, because I can tell you that there are three that I've noticed, that there are three content creators that I know. They will like everything. They will reply here and there depending on what is happening. Just engage with your audience, because if you don't engage with your audience, they're likely to withdraw from you. And that's not what you want, because you want to build your audience. Next one is this. Don't copy what others are doing. Just draw inspiration. It is hard. I'm going to tell you this. As someone who is in the industry, it is hard not to copy, because why? What we are copying is basically what is trending. Everyone does the same content, but what makes yours unique? You, your personality, who you are, what you're talking about. So draw inspiration. For example, I'm going to give an example of what Koli Kabash said. She does Wine Wednesday and she speaks about all kind of things, right? Don't just go and watch her video and do Wine Wednesday with the Balesa and then talk about what she's talking about. Don't do that. Get inspiration. Maybe you can have talks a day. For example, because it's Wine Wednesday with XYker, I say talks with T. Let's say she's talking about contraceptives. Then I talk about menstruation. You see, contraceptives drew me to the idea of menstruation. Bad example, but it drew me to that, so I started talking about that. I drew inspiration to come up with talks with D and that topic, judging about what she was talking about. I watched so many YouTubers that, I watched so many YouTubers and I got the inspiration, Dining with the OG and Relationship 101 from them. I took inspiration because people would talk about relationships and I'm like, yes, relationships. I'll talk about preferences in a relationship. I'll talk about questions not to ask, because not really everybody's doing that. People are just asking about, would you want to know about anyone my top 7 type of vibe. So that's what I started doing. I was like, relationships. Then dining, I would see people going out to restaurants, reviewing them in their vlogs and everything. I was like, a whole segment, let's do it. But that one also got inspiration from Drives Dine on the Food Network. That guy that goes to restaurants, watches them prepare the food and taste the food. I got inspiration from that one. So that's my whole situation. It is also like TikTok, when you don't DC someone and or IEB, I don't know what that stands for, when you take their sound or something like that, credit the person that you drew inspiration from. Or when you directly, not even inspiration, because inspiration could be far off sometimes. It could be far off because Talks with D and Wine Wednesday are 2 different things, for example, right? So, and like Dining with DOG is different from the TLC man. What's this? Food Network guy. It's 2 different things. But if I take directly what he's doing, I need to credit him because I saw it from him. Because this is how people steal other people's work. Without, you don't credit the person. For example, okay, everyone does Super Spills, Say It or Shot It, or whatever. I decided to call Say It or Shot It instead of Super Spills, just to be different, yet it's the same concept. Just say. So you see, draw inspiration, don't steal. But if you steal, credit. If I decide to do a Wine Wednesday, I'm going to say I got this idea from Koli. I'm going to keep saying it in every Wine Wednesday I do. I'm going to say, I got this inspiration from Koli. Because what? It's where I got it from. It's the only person that I know is doing it. Literally. Side eye if you're not going to credit. You're a thief. Next one is, don't spam on other people's YouTube channel or your channel will get blocked. One thing I'll not do is this one. Do not. I repeat, do not do it. Guys, as a small YouTuber, yes, you want to market your channel, but do not go in someone's comment section, put a link. You'll get blocked. Bazo tata channel yako. They're going to delete your channel. Do not go and say, yo, I know this other, I think the person's channel got blocked because I don't see them anymore. They would be on all my favorite YouTubers comment section saying, hi, for example, hi Dipsogwang, you inspire me so much. You inspire me so much that I decided to open up my channel. I hope I grow the way you're growing. I used to see that on so many of my faves, and other people still do it. And that one channel that used to do it, I don't see it anymore. I think it's blocked because of what you are doing. You cannot spam on another person's channel because I don't know what YouTube detects. I'm not gonna even lie. I think they think you're a bot or something like that, or you're a fake account, or you're a hacker or something like that. So they're protecting their employee, right? So do not put links. Delete link yako. If you put it again, if you forget it again, they're gonna delete it, and then one day they're gonna block your channel. do not put hi guys, please subscribe to my channel. Say something about that person's video. If you want to market your channel, go on your social media platforms or go on other platforms, because YouTube does not play like that. Now you got 100 subscribers. Now you're losing them because of your stupidity. That's why you need to do research. I'm so sorry for saying you're stupid, but do not do that, because now when you're doing it, when you think about it, it does not make sense to market my channel on somebody else's channel unless I did a collab and they mentioned me or they tagged me. That's a different situation. But me voluntarily going on someone's comment section and commenting is another story right there. The last one is collab with other creators or your friends. It's a do. We work better when we collaborate, guys. The power of collaboration is key in the industry, because yes, you can't do it on your own, but you can to a certain extent. Collab, guys, collab. Find somebody who matches your energy, reach out to them, collab with them, do as many videos as you can on your channel, on their channel, and just collaborate with your friends. Because if it's your first time ever collabing, try collabing with your friends first, so that you can see how you interact with other people. If you are shy in real life or you get nervous, but as an extrovert that's not shy and whatever, I can just talk with anyone. So for me it's fine. But if you kind of an extrovert that is shy and doesn't open up easily to new people, collab with your friends first. See how you collab with them, in as much as they're your friends, and then see if you can collaborate with other people, because you've already done a collab with your friend and it has loosened you up, that you know what you want to do with the next person. And when you collab, don't just collab for the sake of collabing. Collab with someone who matches your energy, who matches your brand, who matches your channel, who does similar content to you, and is a reflection of who you are. I'm not gonna collab with someone who's calm, soft. I'm not soft. I am very loud. I am a chatterbox. So I'm not gonna collab with someone who's here. I'm like, okay guys, no. No, that's not my vibe. So I'm not gonna collab with someone like that. I'm so sorry to say that, because I'm loud, and I there's no way I'm gonna dim my light for someone else to shine. I'm so sorry. That's just not me. I'm loud. I'm gonna laugh. I have the weirdest laugh, bro. I even talk funny. So, I'm gonna collab with my type of people. So it needs to align, needs to correlate. I'm not gonna also collab with someone who does pranks. Have you ever seen me do a prank? No. Will I ever do a prank? No. Why would I collab with someone that does pranks? No. That's just an example. Don't take it personal. That's just an example. Collab with someone who matches your energy, who you know aligns. And also, I feel like before jumping into a collab, guys, have lunch, have dinner, have supper, have something. Have some conversation before you just dive in. I've learned that the hard way, because I've reached out to people and we had to meet up for lunch and everything, but it was during the month I lost a loved one. Oh, it was during the month I lost a loved one. Yeah, it was during a month I lost a loved one, so I couldn't do that. So reaching out now, it's just gonna be weird, but it is what it is. So go out to lunch first, speak, see if the vibes really connect, because now I could say I have the same energy as a particular person, and when we get there, the collab is awkward because we didn't meet prior to the time. I've seen there's a video that Dineo Dube did with other content creators where she was saying that you need to go. No, she's not the one that said it. It was another digital content creator that said you need to go out on a lunch date so that you can see if the energy is actually aligned. You can approach someone and say, hey, would you like to collaborate or whatever? But if the energy is not on, go lunching, ga ke tlo foster energy go camereng just for views and likes and for kikis and ha-has. No ways, bruv. But anyway, that's just my little advice on the do's and don'ts of YouTube. I know it's a very short video. If you want me to speak about more do's and don'ts, I'll gladly do it. But in the meantime, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.